Hey YouTube, thanks for joining me. Alright, we're gonna do some naughty biking here because this exit is closed, but not closed to us. So we're gonna whip it and off we go. Am I in second gear? Yeah, definitely in second gear. Alright, what are we going to talk about today? Actually, I got a little bit of a story. You see, I visited this area for the first time a few days ago, and I did not have my camera. I just wanted to check it out before bringing the camera. And I left the park the same way I just did. I just went off-roading for a moment to get around that closed fence. I found an abandoned road that I went down, and there was a gate left open. Now, I didn't see any private property signs, so I went and explored the gate and the property that was gated, like a real hooligan. Now, did I know it was probably private property? Yes, I did. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm supposed to admit that. I had no idea. I think this is the road. So I think we'll see an abandoned road on the right-hand side. And if the gate's open, we might go check it out again. But if it's not open, we'll just pass by and I'll tell you what happened. Because it was pretty fun. I actually didn't know rattlesnakes existed in Ohio, but apparently they do, because I actually do believe I encountered one. Alright, so this is the abandoned road ahead of us. And there's a car pretty close behind me, so I don't want to slow down too much. I'm actually going to speed up just to slow down. So the gate's shut this time. You see that hill though? We're not going to stop because this car is behind us, but all those hills out there, and this fence right here, I was behind this fence. So what happened is I went through that gate, right? We'll tell it, but keep in mind this gate here. Oh, is this open? Wonderful. So this one's actually open. This was shut, and I was on the other side of it, which was not a great feeling when you're on someone else's property and you're locked into the property. So let me start from the beginning with this little trip, because it was pretty wild. So I pull up to that abandoned road, and the gate's open. Both those gates, there was two gates. The first one on the abandoned road, and the second one on the non-abandoned road. So I sneak in the open gate along the abandoned road, and there's like an old rotted barn back there that is ancient, right? Now, there's a semi-trailer, or I'm sorry, there's a semi-tractor, you know, a big rig parked with a flatbed up against a mound. Now, I think that was used to pull a tractor in, and that's why the gate was open, because there was a tractor working the hills and the fields around there. And so I go through this gate because it's left open, and I'm a hooligan, so open gate, let's check it out. And I'm checking out this big abandoned rotten barn. I'm looking at this little this truck, and there's gravel paths and these big huge hills, and they all got there's so many pump lines for oil, water, I don't know, whatever is inside that hill mountain, they're pumping it out. And so I go up, I'm thinking, should I turn, well, let's talk about meeting the snake. Because right when I enter the property, and I pull up to this rusty barn, and I hear a sound that at first I thought I punctured my tire. Because as I pass, I hear a hissing. It's like, and it gets a little bit quieter, right? So as I'm passing, so I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say that. Yeah, I think you can curse after a couple minutes, right? So I'm like, oh, I just lost air pressure. But I look down, the tires look fine. So I'm like, it sounded like a rattlesnake, but I didn't know rattlesnakes were in Ohio. But then again, I'm on some property that I probably shouldn't be on. So, rattlesnakes probably like secluded areas. I would love to tell you, oh yeah, I tackled it, wrestled with it, grabbed it. I don't know, something cool, right? Something exciting, but that's not what happened. I didn't even see the snake. I just heard it, passed on by. But it was pretty cool just to hear it. So I go up this gravel road, and I see the tractor that probably came in on the semi-truck and the flatbed, because the tractor is working the field. He's not close enough. Well, I don't even make eye contact. I don't even look that way because I'm not supposed to be there, but I'm acting ignorant. So I'm just trailing my way. I don't even look at the tractor. Ooh, got hit with something. It looked like it bounced out of my helmet though, real quick. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we going a different way, boys. Do 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 do. So I passed this rattlesnake, and then I'm going up the gravel road. I pass this tractor. I keep going deeper into the property. I definitely should have turned around, but I just keep going deeper. And I end up on a road to the second gate, right? There's that second gate on that road that was open when we just passed it. That was closed, but I wound up on the other side of it. And I didn't want to turn around and go back the way I came because then I had to go past the tractor again. But since I didn't want to turn around and pass that tractor, I ended up going up a pretty deep slope. Now, they had just did a perimeter around the fence and mowed the lawn. Now, it was really tall grass, obviously, because I was basically a foot deep into hay. Like, when I went through this hill climb, right? Now, I do have to, I don't know if I should be mad or proud of Honda, because that 8 horsepower this Trail 125 has, it pulled me up a pretty steep hill in deep hay at about 1 mile an hour, but it did it, right? So I can't be mad. Like, I didn't know if it was going to do it, because, like, okay, I was in first gear, and I was giving it full throttle. Now, I probably should have sped before hitting the hill. Like, I'm not that experienced off-road, but I hit this hill that's covered in loose hay, and I just go 100% full throttle, and I'm moving at like 1 or 2 miles per hour, and I can hear the engine is like low RPMs. The Trail 125 is barely pulling me up this hill with the loose hay and low horsepower. It's struggling, but it does it, right? And that's why we love it. That's why we love the Trail 125, because it will go anywhere. I mean, some proper dirt bikes or off-road bikes would have handled that much better, but I was really getting the use out of the mini bike. And it's why I bought this. Now I'm going through a foot depth worth of loose hay up these slopes and hills to avoid going back. I left the property because when I pulled up to the second closed gate, I had to follow the perimeter and the mowed grass to get to the gate that I came into. And as I was leaving, I saw a patrol car pass me. And I was wondering if someone had called them about someone being on the property, right? But at this point, I was already on the public road. I just left the property. So that dude didn't even look at me, didn't bat an eye at me. We just passed on the road. And maybe he didn't have a call, you know, but I like to think I just narrowly escaped having a talking to. So that's that. That's my story about not meeting a snake, just hearing a snake, right? While doing some hooligan stuff. And I really enjoyed the adventure for what it was, right? Like, it was a good memory. It was a lot of fun getting into some trouble, as we do on the mini moto for our mini moto adventures. That's all I got for you today. It's been a pleasure hanging out. I'll be chilling. Don't know what I'm gonna get into today, but I know I'll be chilling. I do know I'll be chilling.